Alright, so I just recorded this video, but I realized that the video was stopped the entire time, and once I was finished, I hit start. How frustrating is that? So, first time for you, second time for me. Here we go. Playing the Sōjō pieces, okay? Last time we played Kinetori. We're going to skip playing a Netori this time. We're just going to play the piece. It's called Hishiki, okay? And Hishiki is going to be played together with the Ura no Kaeshi. You know, remember at the end of pieces there's a kaeshi that means sort of a return or a wrap up for the piece. Kind of brings everything together, finishes it off. So you're going to play this one and then the next one together. You'll notice that Uro no Kaeshi is the same thing that's played at the end of the first Sōjō piece that we played already. This is a nice one. It's kind of like Gregorian chant in that you're using basically 3 notes for the entire piece, right? But you're kind of playing around with them. So let's just go ahead and play it first. Alright, so remember we're playing the Sōjō mode. And when you're playing this, sometimes the higher notes aren't going to come out because you're going to be playing the entire flute a little bit too high. If that happens, you got to kind of lower everything that you're doing, right? Just bring it down a little bit. And then everything will fit into the range of your flute. That's kind of what's the most demanding skill in terms of playing Hitoyogiri is you've got to be flexible and you've got to know your flute. You got to know what it can play and be able to kind of feel this mode that you're playing and put it into the flute so that it works the way that you want it to, you know? So remember. Right? Now if you play it too high, what's going to happen? The higher sounds are going to be hard to make, right? There's nothing wrong with bringing it kind of right to the edge of its range, but again, if it doesn't work for you, you're going to have to do a little bit of adjustment, right? So maybe instead of playing like this, oops, bring it down, bring it down. Right, that said, the overall feeling of this mode is still kind of kari though, right? Because it's springtime. You're playing so that it's, you know, your yuri is a little bit more energetic when you have yuri. We haven't come to that yet in these pieces, but it's a little bit more energetic, a little bit more kind of forward looking. It's like things are blossoming out of the earth, and that is the feeling that's going into this mode. So let's play Hishiki and feel that out a little bit there again. We'll take it one phrase at a time this time. We've got hi. Right, so he is uchidasu. You hit and begin right at that pitch, but e kind of slides up to the pitch, right? So you've got he. Again, you can use hold 2 to repeat that. Then he ta e. Right, so again, he and e are the same pitch, but the fingering is different, and the kind of slide is a little bit different, right? Next, you've got tahi. I'm going to think about this tahi a little bit in this piece. Whoops. Then tahihi. Hitayai. And then Ura no Kaeshi, hi ya, fu ya ya. You can repeat ya with the back hole. Tahi ta ya fu ya. All right, when you play it, right? Super simple, but a really neat piece. I mean, for me, it's about like sit outside. Obviously, I'm not outside right now, um, just because I didn't feel like bringing my microphone and stuff outside. I don't know. It would have been nice to be outside today. Actually, it's quite nice out. Right outside my window, I can see the momiji, the Japanese maple, kind of blooming with its very thin red leaves, and and the bushes blossoming, and we've got all kinds of flowers and tulips outside the window and stuff. So enjoy the sights and sounds outside, especially the birds singing. That's kind of again what I hear in a lot of these pieces, but especially this. It's just two or three notes repeating. It's like play it and then play it and play it and play it and play with it, right? Think about birds singing. Kind of let that song go into your playing too. And somehow the song it's more interesting if you don't try to make the tones a little bit perfect. It's actually again, think about a bird. Let it be a little bit interesting. Let those tones be a little bit different. Let E be a little bit different than he. Let the first he be a little different from the second he. Go ahead and bend them a little bit. Play with it. It's a good piece. It's a surprisingly good piece. I hope you like it as much as I do, or maybe even more. Cheers. Glad it actually recorded this time.